Hi friends, welcome to our class. Today's topic is effects of feedback on control systems. Before getting to this topic, we will discuss a small topic regarding the types of closed loop control systems. Okay, here closed loop feedback control system is classified as two types. One is positive feedback control and another one is negative feedback control. Already we seen that the block diagram of the closed loop control system. The components in a closed loop system is controller, process, input, output and feedback. Here I am indicating with the symbols input as R, controller and process and output. This is nothing but the considering as a forward path. The forward path gain is G. Okay. Next output is indicating with C. Coming to the feedback is indicating with the H. We already know that we are actuating signal is indicated with A and the error signal is indicated with E. Here this one is a summing point, or we can also call as error detector or comparator. Okay. Next, here the main purpose of feedback is comparing the output and input. Okay. And the output is measured by the feedback. So the signal is sent to the comparator or error detector. Okay, this signal B is also called as feedback signal. So coming to here, now we are discussing about the negative feedback control system, positive feedback control system. So here when we are applying the feedback part to this comparator, if I indicate positive sign, then it is called positive feedback control system. So how we can say that positive? When a comparator acts as a adder, means nothing but here the purpose of error detector is generating an error signal. So what is the formula for error signal? E equals to R minus B. Nothing but here input minus output. Here why I am writing B feedback signal means actually the feedback path is sending the feedback signal to the comparator. So that's why I written like as B. Okay. So, sorry, this is positive. For positive feedback control system, the comparator acts like as adder. So means input plus feedback signal, or otherwise it is also an output. Okay. Coming to the negative. If I consider feedback as now negative, so now the error signal equals to R minus B, or we can write in place of B output. Okay, when a comparator is as a tractor, then we can say it as a negative feedback control systems. Okay, this is about the types of feedback control systems. So here we are calling it as a forward path from input to the output, and here where I am connecting the feedback element is nothing but the feedback path. This is nothing but the feedback path. Okay. Next thing is the elements which are connected in forward path. The elements which are connected in forward path are nothing but the power elements. They are power elements. Next, the elements which are connected in feedback path are measuring elements. Measuring elements. That is low power elements. Okay. So this is the some terminology regarding to the closed loop control systems. Here again, negative feedback control systems are classified as two types. They are unity feedback control systems and non-unity feedback control systems. Coming to positive feedback control systems also, it is classified as again unity feedback control system, non-unity feedback control system. Here FBCS means nothing but the feedback control system. Unity feedback means nothing but equals to 1, H equals to 1. So non-unit feedback means not equals to 1. Here also equals to 1, not equals to 1. Okay, this is the classification of feedback control systems. To analyze the effects of feedback on control system, we will have to derive the transfer function for open loop control system and closed loop control system. Before that, any system can be characterized mathematically by transfer function and state model. Okay. In further classes, we will discuss about the state model. It's a separate topic. Now we will discuss about the transfer function. It is necessary to understand the transfer function before going to the topic of effects of feedback on control system. So here the transfer function is defined as Laplace transform of output by Laplace transform of input with initial conditions equals to 0. Or we can also write like as transfer function equals to Laplace transform of output by Laplace transform of input. We already seen in block diagram, we are representing the output like as a symbol of C and input as a symbol of R. Okay. So transfer function equals to Laplace transform of output by Laplace transform of input with initial conditions equals to 0. Now we will derive the transfer function equation for open loop control system and closed loop control system. Let's derive the transfer function of open loop control system. Okay, here this is the basic block diagram of the open loop control system. So totally this one is nothing but the forward path. And here G of S is called as forward path gain. So C of S is output and R of S is input. Coming to the, observe the transfer function. Transfer function equals to output by input. Laplace transform of output by Laplace transform of input. Nothing but C of S output by R of S input equals to, with initial conditions equals to 0. Nothing but we have output as only G of S, means nothing but forward path gain. This is the transfer function of open loop control system. Next we will see the transfer function of closed loop control system. Coming to the transfer function of closed loop control system, here R of S is input, C of S is output, H of S is feedback, G of S is the forward path gain, or we can also call as transfer function of forward path. Okay. If I write the equation for error signal, E equals to input minus C into H. Why? Because output signal is measured by feedback. The product of output and feedback is a signal. Feedback signal is sent to the comparator. Okay, so that's why I'm writing as error signal is nothing but input minus output. So E equals to R minus C into H feedback. Okay, next we will write the equation for output C. C equals to E into G. The forward path, transfer function of forward path is E into G. Here we have the equation in terms of E. This one as 1, give it as 2. From second equation, E equals to C by G. Substitute, give it as 3. Substitute 3 in 1. So substitute C by G equals to R minus C into H. From this C equals to G into cross multiply R minus CH. So multiply with G, again C equals to RG minus GCH. Here we have the C term, output term, here we have the C term. Just bring it this side, on left hand side. So now C plus GCH equals to RG. Take C as common. C of 1 plus GH equals to RG. Actually, the transfer function is in the form of output by input. Here C is output, R is input. Just bring this R this side and the factor 1 plus GH to the right side. C by R equals to G by 1 plus GH. This is the closed loop transfer function. This is the transfer function of closed loop control system for negative feedback. If I change the sign indication here, C by R equals to G by 1 minus GH. Okay, this is for positive feedback system. By observing this transfer function of closed loop system, we can easily analyze the effects of feedback on control system. This is about the types of feedback control systems and the transfer function for open loop control system and closed loop control system. Here G of S is nothing but the forward path gain, or we can also call it as G of S is nothing but the transfer function of forward path. And next one is H of S is nothing but the transfer function of feedback path. If you like the video, please subscribe my channel, share it, like it, and please comment.